Welcome to Papers 101, Creating a National History Day paper. Research papers are the most traditional way to present history, but papers can be more flexible than students think. They are great for students who like to work on their own and use words to present their argument and story. Things to consider before you start. Does your topic lend itself to a paper? Can you present your project mainly using words? Do you enjoy writing stories? Do you prefer working by yourself? The first steps are the same as every category. Choose a topic that interests you and relates to the theme. Our example paper is on the 1936 Olympics. The theme of the year was conflict and compromise. Conduct your research using credible primary and secondary sources. Connect to the NHD Utah Padlet through our website to help find helpful resources for research. Take plenty of notes during this stage, focusing on what you need in order for you to present your topic. Keep track of your sources. There are plenty of wonderful programs online that can help you with this, such as Scribble, which is free for Utah K-12 students. Write the components of an NHD project: context, main event, multiple perspectives, short and long-term outcomes, and a thesis or argument based on historical evidence. Before you write your outline, figure out what is your main argument. It does not have to be the final version because, as any historian can tell you, main arguments can change after doing more research. This is more so you have a guiding point while you write your paper so you can stay on track of your argument. Start writing your paper outline. Every paper, from a basic essay to a professional historian's journal article, has three main parts: an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Your introduction is to introduce your topic. Give your reader an idea of what your topic is about and get them interested in it. Your thesis or main argument should be in the first paragraph. Your body paragraphs are meant to present supporting evidence for your thesis. Don't introduce your evidence all at once, but slowly build your case step by step so your reader can understand your argument. Your conclusion isn't just about restating your main argument. Summarize the evidence you gave in your paper and how the evidence supports your argument. For your outline, you can make a skeleton draft, the main point of the paragraph, and then use bullet points with brief sentences of what you found that supports your point. Having a teacher, parent, or guardian look over your work, even at the outline stage, is a great way for you to make your paper stronger. Drafting your paper. Build out from your outline. Write full-out paragraphs and get your main ideas across in your first draft. Don't worry about making it perfect. That's what revising and editing are for. Avoid informal speech. Though acceptable in NHD process papers, never use I statements in a formal paper. As you move along with your first draft, it is important to start citing the quotes and other information you have found in your research. A good rule of thumb is that if the information you are giving isn't common knowledge, then you should cite it. NHD requires the use of footnotes and notes and/or internal citations in addition to having an annotated bibliography at the end of your paper. We won't go in depth in this video about this process, but in the description below, we have put a link to NHD's official video tutorial on paper citations. If you feel like your argument would benefit from having an image, you can add a few images to an appendices. This is also covered in NHD's official video tutorial. Double check that your paper is following NHD rules. These can be found in the NHD rulebook. This category has the largest word count out of the 5 categories. It's in between 1,500 to 2,500 words. Revise your paper. This means focus more on the content or what your paper is talking about rather than just focusing on grammar and periods. A great way to see how you can make your paper flow better is by reading it out loud to yourself. Have a teacher, parent, or guardian read your paper to help you revise. It's a bit scary at first to have other people read your writing, but remember, they want to help you do your best. You may go through several drafts of a revision before you get into editing and polishing your paper. This is also normal. Edit and polish your paper. Check over your paper for spelling and grammatical errors. You can always have a teacher, parent, or guardian proofread as well. Check over your citations. Make sure everything that needs to be cited is, and your citations are either in Chicago or MLA format. Then you are done and ready to submit. If you need any more resources in helping you make your documentary, visit the National History Day Utah website. That link will also be in the description below. Thank you for watching and happy writing.